Very good morning to all you beautiful people. Now, years and years ago, when I began to play guitar, some friends, or so called at the time, I believe they were, came round when I was playing, and after I'd been playing for roughly about half an hour, they turned round and went, "Oh, can you not play such and such, or can you not play this, and can you, it's not that good." Guess what I did? I gave them the guitar. I put it in their lap, and I went, "You try." And it was like, "Oh, no, I didn't mean anything." And I turned around and goes, "No, you've just had a pop at me. There you go. You have a shot." And then I watched while they fumbled. Now that was one occasion. The second occasion was up in Newcastle. I had gone to a depot and I went out on a coach. And what basically happened was, went out on the coach down to Newburn, went across the little bridge, the White Bridge, and the guy who is the instructor turned round and said, "Right," and he says, "I'm going to pull into this stop, you take over." So I did. Now, driving a car and driving a bus, well, they're two different things. And in my first experience, here's what happened. I went over 8 curbs and we went round the whole industrial estate. And as we come back to the bridge, he turned round and he said to us, "Just pull into this bus stop." Now, I pulled into the bus stop and he took over, drove us back to the depot. He wrote a report to a lovely man, John Fraser. Sadly, he's gone. I don't know how he died, but he died at another depot. Now, here's the thing. I said to John Fraser, when he'd read the report to us, he said, the examiner turned round and said to me, sorry, the instructor, he turned round and said that in his belief, I was not cut out to be a bus driver. And I turned round to John and I shook his hand and I said, "I'll see you in 6 months." Sorry, no, it wasn't 6 months. It was 3 months. My apologies. Anyway, I went back after 3 months and I went out with another instructor and we went back to the exact same place. I drove all the way around and I was coming up to the bridge again and I was waiting. And as I came onto the bridge, I was like, okay. Alan had turned round and said to me the first time, to pull into the stop. This other guy, I'm still driving. So anyway, went back to the depot and I sat in a chair for about half an hour, had a cuppa, went in to see John again, and John turned round and said to us, "Next Monday morning, can you be here for 8 o'clock? I went, yeah, no problem. Now at the time, I was living in Newcastle. I can't actually remember where. Oh yes, that was it, Cottenham, which is next to the old breweries, and that's normally where, if I'm coming up to Newcastle in the car, I park the car to go to St James's. But anyway, I goes on that Monday morning, and that began 11 years of service. Now, there was somebody who had just left. I think it was 2 months before I arrived at my depot. And this person he had been a driver. He then got promoted to inspector, and then within a short space of time he got promoted again. And what happened was he got promoted to management. He didn't like me when he came back to the depot. Matter of fact, he hated me. And the reason why he hated me was because I do YouTube. He just said to us many occasions, "Why are you here?" And I said, "I just love the job." Now, coming up to where we are now, I've got lots and lots of people turning around and saying to me that I'm talking crap, etc. I don't know anything about blockchain, cryptocurrency, and this morning I have posted to Twitter pictures. Those pictures give you a glimpse, and that's what they're supposed to do. It's there to give you a roadmap. And like I say, in the video I did last night, when I share any channel, I share that channel. Basically, I'm in chat. I'm chatting to the audience, and I ask questions, and I tell the host or the presenter, this is what I'm going to do. And then when I come back, I turn around and I say, "Hey, I'm back. All shared." Now, here's the thing. You ask everybody in your chat, share to your social media. So I do. Doesn't that, to be totally honest, doesn't that deserve a share back? I think it does. Because if you're asking everybody that is in your chat, well, if you've got 500 people in your chat, or you have more in your chat, and you've asked all those people to like, subscribe, and to share, well, shouldn't you share them back if they're doing that for you? Is that not right? You know what I mean? And people in my comments on my YouTube, apparently I'm begging. And that's why I did the video last night. And as I say, as I posted this morning, I'm telling you what I'm doing so that you, if you wish, can follow. You don't have to. You don't have to follow, and that is entirely up to you. But here's the thing, the negative comments of lying, you're full of crap, and all the rest of it. Well, I don't know if you're aware of this, but that is online abuse. And as it was said quite some time ago, that's a criminal offence. So, between now, which we're just about to come into June, between now and the next season, I'm going to do another video, but this video is to those very high up in YouTube, where I'm going to say to them, please look at my channel and investigate. Now what that means is this: in January, which, you know, we're now in the back end of May, but in January I got many comments, and most of them were deleted, and there were so many I turned around and went, sod it, I'm not deleting anymore. If you're stupid enough to put derogatory comments, bullying and stuff like that, it stays. And as I say, between now and the new football season, I've given you a roadmap to turn around and say about, I will get a passport so that I can go into Europe to watch Newcastle United, and when I'm there, exactly the same as what I'm doing right now, I will be doing a live, or I'll record something so that when I get back I can post it. And this will happen whether you like it or not. But like I say, this is going forward. So you have been warned.